Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today LINC just filed an 8K about a material definitive agreement, and I am seeing one key detail that really stands out. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. LINC Educational Services is buying a property they currently lease for their campus, and this could be a smart move for long-term stability. Alright, let's dive into what LINC Educational Services Corporation is telling us today. They filed a Form 8K, which is basically a heads up about significant events that shareholders need to know about. The big news here is from May 12th, 2026. This is when one of their subsidiaries, LINC Technical Institute, signed a purchase and sale agreement to buy a property. Remember, LINC Educational Services is a company focused on education and training services, so owning the physical locations where they teach is pretty important for their business. This company is incorporated in New Jersey, and their filing number is 1,286,613. Their main office is located in Parsippany, New Jersey. Their common stock trades on the NASDAQ under the ticker LINC. They are not identifying as an emerging growth company. This filing is specifically about entering into a significant agreement. So here is the deal. LINC Technical Institute, which is a part of LINC Educational Services Corporation, has agreed to buy a property. They've been leasing this place already, and it is where they run their Melrose Park campus. The property is located in Melrose Park, Illinois, and it includes the building and pretty much everything attached to it. The price tag for this property is $18.8 million. Though that number can adjust a bit based on the contract. Why are they buying it now? Well, they're already there, using it for their campus. It seems like a good opportunity to own their own place rather than keep renting. This can offer more control over their facilities and potentially save money in the long run. They're aiming to close the deal on the 25th of June 2026. So this is a pending transaction. Now this section details the exhibits included with the filing. The most important exhibit here is the actual purchase and sale agreement itself. This document contains all the nitty-gritty details of the deal. And lastly, the report is signed off by Brian K. Myers, who is the Executive Vice President, Chief Financial Officer, and Treasurer for LINC Educational Services Corporation. It is signed on May 13th, 2026, indicating the filing happened very soon after the agreement date. Now, looking at the broader picture for LINC Educational Services, we know from recent news that the company's stock has been performing well, even hitting a 52-week high recently. Analysts are also talking about growth plans that might justify even more upside. However, it is important to note that some institutional holders, like Baylard Inc., have been selling shares. This is a common pattern where some investors take profits while the company is doing well. This property purchase is a pretty strategic move. Owning their own campuses can lead to more stable operating costs and avoid rent increases or lease non-renewals, which is crucial for a business like LINC Educational Services. It helps them have more control over their environment and potentially invest more in the campus itself without landlord restrictions. While the news has been positive for LINC lately, with talk of growth and strong stock performance, this kind of behind-the-scenes deal to secure key operational assets is a fundamental step for long-term stability. It shows a commitment to their physical infrastructure and a forward-thinking approach to managing their business. The risk I am watching is whether they will be able to integrate this owned property smoothly into their operations and if the cost savings will materialize as expected. What I am actually looking for is how this ownership will impact their future financial statements, particularly any changes in depreciation or maintenance costs versus their previous rent payments. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If you found this analysis helpful, like this video, comment below, and subscribe for more. Join our Discord community in the description.